ladies and gentlemen, lads and lasses, old sports and aubergine men, it is time. Your boy Biggs is back. It's time to continue and finish up this goddamn class trial. We have waited long enough. And I wanna see how this trial ends. For it is the best goddamn trial that I've ever witnessed in my goddamn miserable life.
Well now.
And here we have the opening with the MONOKUMA and Cups together. Minus the Cups part because they're all fucking dead because of all the executions. Feels bad, man. Ah, classic MONOKUMA. Classic trial. Feels bad. Feels good, man. Rather than bad. Although the last chapter completely threw out every single theory and thoughts that I had about the game. Doesn't matter because it's still awesome. And I love this game. Now, it's time. It's time. Also, I'm gonna just lower my voice a bit because I feel like I'm a loud fuck. And then the MONOKUMA and Cups Theater segment began. But with all the MONOKUMs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so, the curtain quickly fell. Aww. Kinda like how the curtain fell on the hello, that's a nice sight. On the MONOKUMA and Monomi section.
The flashback light became the motive.
What?
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
Ooh. Okay. Also, is there a game out there? I hope there is. I think there is. Feels good, man. I don't need to worry. Not as much, anyway.
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
Alas.
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
We tried to end it as soon as chapter 1.
You were naive.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, well, naive.
That's what I thought.
Just gonna mute that for a second. There we go. No more Discord.
I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why.
That fucking
I needed to
though.
settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Daring.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Oh. That's an interesting sight.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back.
But, wait. Did Kaito think that was supposed to stop Kokichi?
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
What the hell went down?
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Horrible. Wait, then he was supposed to die.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
Yeah?
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
Because it will result in death. Nonetheless.
Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died.
Ah.
And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, It would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
What if he's not actually the mastermind?
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game.
That's a bit of an old trick. I don't think that would have flied.
That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
What happened then?
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that?
I wonder if he ever saw the flashback light or not.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Or if he's just fucking with her.
But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind.
Extreme!
Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
But did it land in Kokichi?
But then,
Kaito. Oh, come on.
what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Did you try and look for the antidote?
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
Well, she didn't think she would need it.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
You think
I ended up killing Kaito.
you killed Kaito?
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Did he want it for himself, probably? Yeah, would make sense.
Sorry, but I can't die here.
Oh. Nice boot hay, though.
Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
And he drank it.
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not, because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Ah, true lad.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily.
You're already a dying man. That poison is not gonna help you.
Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Ah, so that's how you got it. Ah, so that's why it was all slashed up, not because of the exisal.
In the end, I couldn't.
Ah.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Would make for a more interesting trial.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
His friend?
Dare you make fun of him?
Oh, jeez.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
Oh, probably.
So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for?
Did I use up everything already? I feel like... I mean, we went over most of this stuff. Shit, man.
You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
Oh god.
Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Of course you don't.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
Oh?
We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
My boy Shuichi knows something that I don't.
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Oh, do you?
There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
What?
A hidden truth?
Now it's too quiet. I hate this.
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony doesn't add up. Kind of protecting the guy. Maki becoming the black and Kichi drinking the antidote. Nope. Oh well, I can get that health back. Nope. I mean, she saw it. What? I hate this.
That's it!
Why is that the part that doesn't make sense?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Wait, she wouldn't be able to get close to it, right?
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
I'm such a fucking idiot, I'm so sorry. Of course it would bloody alarm. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
No way.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy.
Maybe it was turned off?
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
I wanna see the hidden truth. That's right, there must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay. What's it gonna be then? 6 bullets.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from it?
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
Nope. Surely use that at that point.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with...
Alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote.
my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I don't like
I'm
that
not going
tone.
to tell any more lies.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Attempted
At the
to
time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Okay.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to
I
a
have an
special
idea.
setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Don't think it's the answer though.
Try to break the control panel with it.
Chipmunk Maki. Thanks for the health game.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter...
Wait. In the middle? Yeah. Right.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
Maybe I used it. Oh, I used it in the approach, didn't I?
And I tried to destroy the
Control panel with my knife. And the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter,
I'd approached.
the alarm would have
That's the one I want?
100% certainty.
No? Alright.
Oh no!
I did attempt
Well, I knew I was going to fail one there. Damn
and I
delusion
tried
has
to
become
destroy
really
the
shitty.
control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Okay.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
No, those were the exosols.
I was wrong!
Yeah.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
The exosols... The exosols that were protecting Monokuma were the ones that I
And I
special
tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Didn't go off.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
This doesn't make sense to me.
Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies. I
wonder if
did
can
attempt to
lie.
enter the
I don't think I
hangar.
can.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter,
Okay, so
the
what did I
alarm
shoot?
would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Unlock hatch.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to
Monokuma
break the control
protecting
panel?
exosols.
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Charge up.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Jesus, annoying. All I'm gonna do is try
Perhaps
a
it was
lie.
turned to a special setting?
Or maybe
Come on.
you really try to break the control panel with it.
Alright.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
I can't lie. God damn it.
Oh no!
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I
Hey,
tried to
thanks
destroy
for
the
follow.
control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
I don't necessarily deserve it for
But
my
if you
current
had approached the
stupidity, but
shutter-
thank you.
The alarm would have
I really
activated with
appreciate
100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
How does one solve this?
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Okay.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Let's really try to break the control panel with it.
She
I'm not going to tell anyone lies.
is not going to tell any more lies, so she's absolutely telling the truth.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
It was working properly.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
With your knife.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
The shutter.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
No.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
No, it doesn't make
Did
sense.
you really try to break the control panel with it?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
I'm running out of time.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Yeah. That is a lot of to be done.
The hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Nope. Running out of time, so I'm just trying any options
And I
that I
tried to
can.
destroy the control panel with my knife.
No.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
No.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
There we go.
That's wrong!
Kokichi must have used the electro bomb.
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
That's why I don't understand. Why would Kokichi use an electro bomb?
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Unless Maki actually stole another one. Which would make sense because unless she is telling a lie,
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
it doesn't make sense.
I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
Unless it wasn't Kokichi, but we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
So what was it then?
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... No, but it disabled the remote control.
That's it!
Yeah, that works.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system.
It takes out in a 50 feet radius.
It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
So that he could get rid of Kaito?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence?
That's
Kaito's
it!
cause of death, definitely.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
So then he could have been actually smushed to death. And if it was Kokichi who did it, then he would be the killer.
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of death could now be the hydraulic press. Right?
This is it!
Yep.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
Still kinda sad it's not Kaito who was the one who did the killing, but oh well.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
But Kokichi.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death.
He's still way too calm.
But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
God damn it.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
So what? Are we gonna have to guess?
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
I don't think so. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? It's not possible. It's just not possible.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
Oh god.
What did you say?
That would mean we would have to guess the blackened.
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence.
God damn it.
You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened.
Oh.
But I know, because I was actually involved.
Screw you.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Just like Nagito did. The fucker.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan.
Fucker.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit.
Bitch.
No one understands but me. Only I know the answer.
We're literally gonna have to guess again.
There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Oh, come on.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Oh no.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
No fucking way. Wait, it's actually voting time. Ah, fuck. I hope it's not gonna pull a chapter 2 on me. Ah, fuck.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
Wait, does that mean that it's...
This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you?
He always knows.
Just like you always do.
Yep.
Huh?
You should always know who the culprit is. If the judge doesn't know who the culprit is, then the class trial isn't fair.
Yes, of course.
Monokuma,
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
do you actually know who the culprit is? Because if you don't, then this class trial doesn't count.
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
If he doesn't know,
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
oh god.
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Is that why he was guarded by the Exisals?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
What?
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point in that?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No. No way.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up.
I'm becoming more wary of that.
Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
Every single crime, yes.
That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Oh no. But there's only one thing that's been always present at every single location where a camera could be hidden, which was the monitors.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
What if he's not actually controlling Monokuma?
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear.
What can I say? I wrote the script for this game. I know everything. I know what the characters are about to say. JK.
If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals... Yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Keeping him prisoner. Attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him. Bullying him? Oh god. Watching him or attacking him. Well, they clearly weren't attacking Monokuma.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time, the exocells were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exocell, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma.
But there's still 4 Monokumas by the time you got back.
That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder.
And what Monokuma wants, above all else, is fairness in the trials.
In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exocells to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
But that would render the class trial completely pointless. If we can't make a clear judgment on our decision on who the culprit is, then it's an unfair trial.
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No,
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
someone else must be.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
If Kokichi was the mastermind, he wouldn't need Monokuma at all, since he revealed himself. But Monokuma is still roaming around. That wouldn't make sense if Kokichi was the mastermind.
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me.
Yeah, sure thing.
The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Yeah, but if there's another one?
Well, Monokuma,
Well?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer.
Because it would be fair.
If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
Which would be unfair.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
The fifth trial is always such a subject to being unfair.
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Oh? Ah!
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too.
Huh?
But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
Oh?
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Thank you, Monokuma. Thank you for being an honest goody two-shoes bear who's fair. I've been saying this for ages now.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
True.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world.
And he made a big fucking lie out of it.
Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Nice man. Do you wanna know? Then I'll tell you. I'm gonna go on board with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth. Okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
Huh.
But what about the Exosols?
I just got the controls somehow.
If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Excuse me, what? Mew's remote control? Mew's remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
When did she make that?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Wait, what about you then?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the Exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
No.
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
Ah, cheers, Monokuma.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Nice.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
Huh. Is it time?
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
It almost seemed like we were gonna go into a panic debate.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
One of us, or a secret third party.
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What? What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Come on.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko and Ashima, but that can't be it. Huh? Oh fuck. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I mean, I was thinking it was Junko Nishima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. Unless she's been resurrected again! If so, who's done this? Who played this killing game? I did joke around with Tsumuki being the mastermind, because, I don't know, all that plain talk just annoyed me. But, I don't know.
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
Right. Also, I don't know. There were just a few moments where she seemed weird, but I guess I'm just wrong.
So, yeah, get to talking!
Good. I was afraid this trial would be pretty short after all that excitement yesterday
I agree.
in the last stream.
Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
Exactly.
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
What? Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
Oh, because he's got a. Oh! That's cool.
This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
Hype!
You versus Monokuma?
That's awesome! And that's Hope versus Despair! Despair! We have a debate!
When I play a game, I intend to win.
Oh god.
But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players?
Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I love this game.
No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victor.
Oh, I don't even care if the ending of the game is gonna be shit, because a lot of people said that it was shit or that they didn't like it. I don't care. Best game ever. I don't care. Fuck y'all. I love y'all.
And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
Wow.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
That's fine though.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
Oh boy.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Huh.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
He always does this. It's so weird. He
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Wait, you're saying that? I'm gonna make a screenshot of that since you're the one saying that. What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game.
What? But you're the mascot of Despair.
But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy.
It's been a long time since I heard that word from you. Or that name.
If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Oh boy.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Hey! Monokuma Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Who invited you?
Yay!
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
That's so cool!
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Fuck you, robot! I have Monokuma. He's a way better robot than you will ever amount to be.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Not while he's on my party, bitch.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Just let him. He's awesome.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Oh.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
That's robophobic. So, another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Oh, which one? I don't know which one you're talking about. Okay, so it's either the Monokuma file, the murder video, but Kokichi's clothes wouldn't make sense either way. I already know about it. We need evidence of what I don't know about.
Damn it!
Right. Which means we need to talk about the murder video, right?
This is it!
Yeah.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Oof!
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Right.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Hey, that's cute.
Huh? Really?
Come on, Monokuma is the most adorable mascot of all time.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
Nah. You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Ah, God. The victim. I need an eye. I found the M.
I see now.
That was easy. I like easy stuff,
The victim.
but I also want hard stuff. Giggity.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Ooh.
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
I mean... If Monokuma even kept the dead bodies...
What?
Where would he even get another body?
Unless my first assumption that Kokichi was the one who actually died is true.
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible.
Why?
The footage showed the body being crushed.
Unknown. Unknown. Did I get his? Yeah, I did.
When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
The moment the hydraulic press stopped.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
It did cover the victim's face and most of its body.
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Right.
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Ah.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
Huh?
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Yeah.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Here's the ultimate detective. He's gonna do it.
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Aww.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Makiro.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Aw, she's accepted.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
Together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
And how dang time.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. What could it be? What's so suspicious about it? Oh yeah. Yeah. 6 bullets, come on game.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
That's a B form.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yes.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
No.
Any other bright ideas?
Monokuma!
Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that big...
Right.
video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me, when the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Got it!
I agree.
Hey! Easy.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It did not stop for a single moment. Oh no, Kibo! Roll out, my boy!
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
Oh, it's hilarious how it just rolls out. Ugh, it scared me, but it was hilarious.
but in the video,
It stopped for a brief moment. Ah!
The hydraulic press stopped briefly? Right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh, mine. That's fine. I took out the goddamn skill that I had. Ow, my face! Jesus! Okay, fine. I'll search for something else. That's the thing. Oh, that's this goddamn door to the goddamn hangar. Of course, I'm an idiot. Huh. That fucking time penalty can go screw itself. I am not being a victim to it. Ah, that was almost cool. There we go. There we go.
I see it.
At least it's not showing actual objects instead of just square
The
pictures.
only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
Has to be, right?
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Maybe the footage itself stopped?
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Another one. 5 minutes should be more than enough. What is... Yep,
I see it!
there's stuff. The footage as well at the same
The
time.
culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Were you actually?
When did you ever say that?
Yeah.
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me.
It covered the face of the victim.
But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Here.
There! The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here.
They would have had to be close to the force stop button and to the camera at the same time if I wanted to look seamless with the timing.
To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
Yeah. They would have had to be near each other.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Huh. Funny.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Yeah.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Oh.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
Aren't you the one who prepared it?
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
But then whose
Well,
body
wait
was
just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
it? Huh.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
We already went over this. He's not the mastermind.
Eh? Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so
He wouldn't have had access to the dead bodies.
I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Which means...
What?
Which means...
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
That's a good question, actually.
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
Right.
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Ah, that's a bit harsh, but okay. So they're not kept just like in the first game. Okay. Interesting.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Well, my guess would be the one and only Akokichi. Or should I say Kokichi? Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was the other person in the hangar. Oh my god. If it wasn't an old body, it could only be... My first assumption was right after all.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Son of a bitch, here's the killer.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
Oh no. If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Another hangman's gambit. Jesus Christ, that's long. That's disgusting. Okay. Come on, pop up. Victim. Ah, yes, I can use this to recover health, of course. Letters that I wanted don't show up, so it's gonna be something else. Victim. Helper. Whoops. No? Yeah. I just shows the wrong fucking thing. I'd like to recover some health before I leave this. Where's the R? I can't even find the R. Because I'm using focus to recover health. Am I real that blind? I can't see it anywhere. Oh, I can use it at the same time. Victim helped. Ah, okay, makes sense.
I see now.
That actually makes more sense than helper.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped.
Victim helped though. Why?
Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. the culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
Huh.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
I believe I have. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that Axisol. Ah, it's just showing Axisol. That's cool though, seeing an Axisol in a trial. It can only be them. Yep. I know who that sucker is. Hi, Monokuma. Bam. I fucking knew
The
it.
apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
No one
Kokichi
at
was
all.
operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped,
Why would they switch?
then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito.
Son of a bitch.
So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi.
He played a pretty good damn Kokichi,
It has to be Kaito.
I have to say.
What did you say?
Well,
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
yes.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Which was the very first conclusion I've arrived at, even before the trial.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
But goddamn though, this trial has been awesome.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
No. Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Come on. Oh, I'm gonna have an argument tournament with her.
Because I'm the culprit.
No, you're not.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
They're not showing Kokichi's face in this.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him.
But you'd much rather have him be killed by you instead of him being the culprit.
But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, You're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press.
Ah, come on.
Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
Oh, jeez.
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I don't believe it. I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
Oh,
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
that's my boy.
What are you talking about?
My detective boy.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Well. Ah, that looks cool.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Okay. I should actually
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
This is annoying.
I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong.
It's
I'm
difficult.
sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
So many crinkles.
Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
There we go. Oh god, the please defense.
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Got it.
I...
Oh, jeez. Still not as bad as...
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
Phew. At least that one wasn't as bad as Kirumi's. Jeez.
He pretended to drink it?
Yep.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito.
Huh.
There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
Why, though?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
Huh.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote, and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
They could kill all of us.
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
I'm not sure.
You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
Well, Nagito. Then again, he knew he was in a simulation, didn't he?
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Well, actually, Sakura.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
But those cases are different from this one.
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what!
Huh.
But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
Extras?
How?
I'm fine with being an extra.
I'm not.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
That's my Monokuma.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit.
Closing argument?
I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Okay. Should be easy. Right. An exocell inside the hangar. Right, here. And the other one is electro bomb. But that... Kokichi uses it, so it would have had... It would have been much later. What did Kokichi take from the culprit? After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? Who actually drank? What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Was Kokichi dragged? Huh. That's kinda cool looking. Let's put in the hydraulic press first. Was last. Okay. Weapon. That's the only thing that would fit. Trail of blood. The only antidote and hit the accessory. Well, that's right at the beginning. Right. Trail blood or the unnamed blood? Right. Ooh, nice gut punch. Actually, it's just a chest punch. Oh well. Right, so trail of blood. Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground? Because he was poisoned. Alright. Who was put inside? First and last. That's not exactly an explanation. A trail of blood, but... You do you, game. You do you. It's not a good explanation. Kaito drank the antidote. The culprit in the press. First. Assembled the crossbow way early on. Right. And finally, Kokichi in the press, who was placed in the press last. Huh. Right. So we have Kokichi's clothes flushed down the toilet. That's the last one. I'm gonna leave it for last, actually. 3 arrows. Okay. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? Kokichi's right arm. That one, the culprit's left arm. Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? Kokichi. But then Kaito got hit by the second arrow. Kokichi's back. What? What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? The 3 arrows. So that would mean Kokichi's back goes here. But he got... Oh, right. Oh yeah, because the first arrow was by Kaito in the arm, then the second one in the back by Maki. That makes sense. And Kokichi's clothes flushed down the toilet is the final one. A little bit less than 2
This
minutes.
is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
Sneaky bitch. No, mage.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window.
That window looks bigger in that image.
That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside.
Cool.
She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Even then, I don't think Kokichi would have submitted.
Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Maki.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow.
I wonder if that's why the green accessory remained open.
The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
Probably.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
Ew.
But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
2 hours.
Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders.
Yeah. Kokichi really is the best.
Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video.
Iceman, welcome.
The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi.
And they've done a pretty banger of a job at that.
They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Absolutely insane. What an incredible trial.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
I can't believe this. This was awesome. But this whole thing could still be figured out if Kaito is in that thing. Come on, Kaito.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I certainly hope Monokuma will agree to what Shuichi has just said.
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Good.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Come on.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it? But it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
It's Monokuma's decision in the end, isn't it?
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
No.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No way. No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
Ah, thanks, Kibo.
This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
I think that's the risk that we can take.
What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right?
Yes.
Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself? That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How did you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes.
I hope you won't. And I hope that we got it right.
'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
You're actually trusting me. Well, that's reassuring. But now I have to believe that Shuichi's logic is right. I wanna believe in that. Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic. And I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
Oh? Oh?
One last conversation?
Oh?
There's more to talk about?
Don't hype me up any more than you need to.
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
Not with this track.
I just need you all to listen.
Oh! Yes! Oh, fanboy. So sorry. I love this.
All right, let's pin this down.
Shuichi!
Who is inside that exisal?
Oh.
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
The ultimate detective could never.
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito is trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now. What if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie. Yes!
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Right.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal? Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
I wonder. Kokichi spotted. Spotted?
And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Okay. Kokichi's clothes. Kaito's clothes.
Of course not! I would never die!
Survival video.
I trust Shuichi.
Ah, come on.
All right, let's pin this
Poison
down.
antidote. I expected
Who
that.
is inside that exisal?
Kaito's coat.
Kaito, right?
Kokichi's uniform.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
That's
And the culprit is
Monokum's file.
Kaito standing right there.
That's funny.
Isn't that correct?
Okay.
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito,
I
right?
think this will do.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Yep.
I'll reveal the truth.
You sure will, Shuichi.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
Finally, a lie while my favorite track was being played.
What do you mean, lie?
I wanted that since the demo.
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
Hmm.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Oh, how could I? I'm so sorry.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
That's funny.
I have to tell the truth.
The truth, eh?
Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really. I really am sorry. But this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Well,
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming,
I ain't scheming anything.
but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Monokuma.
If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
Got it, boss.
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough!
There we go.
Huh?
It's over.
There we go. Thanks, Kaito.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished.
And you don't want that.
There's no way I can let that happen.
That's my boy.
So, it's fine. Let's end this.
That's my bro. Knew it was you, Kaito.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
Yep. Also, I noticed that was our only mandatory lie.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything.
And to think we almost passed the trial without lying. Oh well.
But before that, it's voting time.
Got it.
Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
Got it, Kaito.
I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
I'm gonna trust in you.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else.
Oh, damn it.
So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Class trial voting time. The top row is gonna be completely finished off now. Oh, and this one as well. It's just like playing bingo! Bingo!
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Okay, who didn't vote for Kaito? Oh, everyone voted for Kaito. Man, sucks.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
A Mota. No monokubs. Feels good, man. That is the longest trial I've been in my entire life. 5 fucking hours in total in the least. Probably even 5.5. Absolutely disgusting, and I love it. Also, early debate scrum. Get in, lads. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Man, having a debate after the goddamn closing argument. You are something else, game. Awesome.
Well...
If the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can screw this up.
absolutely right!
The Blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So does that mean that this case was solvable in the end? Or was it still unsolvable, just like Nagito's case? Because that one was just pure guesswork. If Chiaki hadn't said anything in that one, then we'd all be fucked then. But what about this one then? I don't really get this one. All I know is that I love this trial. Well, I love this chapter. Ah, boy. So, you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong. Yeah. I wonder if Kaito would say something else if I had voted for someone else.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. Props to you, man. Didn't think you would pull off such a convincing Kokichi. Chapter... yeah. It's always the Chapter 5 trials. It's like a tradition by now. Might as well make it more mindfucky. Man. What was the first game about? That was the mastermind bending the rules and making the culprit either Kyoko or Makoto. But then Makoto wouldn't agree of making Kyoko the culprit. And then he survived his execution. Then the second game was Negative trying to fuck us all up, but Jackie helping us out. Now this one. Man! They don't know how to pull on your heartstrings, don't they? Wow. I can't believe all of this. I mean, I can, but still it's just so insane, this whole trial and the chapter. It's insane. I can't describe it as anything else. It's insane. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines. Did he predict all of our lines?
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events too. God fucking damn it, Kokichi was thorough, just like Junko.
Huh.
But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell though, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right, it's all good.
Why?
It's not good because you're gonna die now, you moron. Why? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. Was she protecting Kaito? Or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking, this whole time, of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? They all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had Miu make it. Mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it,
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh,
Because the
man.
true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. Chapter 1 kills the most important. Chapter 3 double murder. Big sweetheart dies. Fucked up class trials. Chapter 5. Huh. Kae dead. I will never forgive you for that one, but I also love you for that absolute horrible pun. Still, I didn't think Kaede was the most important one. Being the protagonist aside, I thought Rantaro was the most important one, because we didn't know his talent. Also, he seemed pretty knowledgeable about the ultimate hunt in the beginning. Oh well. Traditions never change, huh? They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind. But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making me remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair?
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along? They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair?
Okay,
Kokichi certainly expected it. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know,
then who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
yeah.
Well, it's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you to kill me.
What? I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If I ruled that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
that's right.
Yeah, ask Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
well, you know...
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed. Excuse you, Chapter 5, Danganronpa 1. That trial definitely wasn't fair.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Deaf games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But
Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which means...
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So, this is some kind of show? It's always been a show, though. I just wonder who's it being shown to, cause... If what we've seen outside of this damn spaceship and about the flashback light, then the whole Earth is fucked. But who would be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. I did freak out when Monokuma was being wishy-washy about whether he knew who the culprit was or not at the beginning. The death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys,
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
Then here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, the remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him? I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why you? Are just too cute.
What?
Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
huh?
What?
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around!
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Ah.
I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it.
You?
That's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know.
At least I wasn't boring, right?
Definitely not.
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me?
Ah,
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. You need a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice,
Damn it.
because I'm out of time.
What?
Time. Oh yeah, he would have died anyway.
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about that.
My bad.
My bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be.
But you know,
I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means... the trip to space?
Could it be...
This might be... the virus. Oh, that could also work.
what?
Virus? Maybe he wasn't immune after
If
all.
I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but... I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know,
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done!
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Yeah, just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
Why?
If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then,
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind.
Got it.
We got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
No doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
You talk as if he was your partner. When you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end, no, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey!
It's getting harder to breathe, so... Please, can you...
Hey, so...
Can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Shit!
I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
Huh?
You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shits enjoying it. They all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
huh?
Kokichi said that.
Nah.
That could have been a lie too. I probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
But
I wonder which one it is. A lie or the truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. Huh. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally. I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Me?
I mean...
Be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You're just way too cool and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad. God damn it, Kaito.
That's wrong.
Hey. No, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
It was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Oh, jeez. Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay!
You sure are, Bucko! 'Cause it's punishment time! Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Oh?
You're plotting to get in my way. You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes. I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito,
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
that's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. You have something up your sleeve, don't you?
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What? When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore. Right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance. Fuck. Is this what I think it is?
Rise and shine, Earthsign! With our powers combined, we are the MONOKUMA!
I truly hate all of y'all sack of shits for returning. Y'all should have stayed dead.
Huh?
And that means that the Exosols are now a threat once again. I hate you. I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have sworn there was more use chumps before.
Hell yeah!
Fuck if I know. Let's destroy one of them now. This sad sack is bumming me the fuck out. God damn it. Back to this bullshit again. I had enough of
What
y'all.
did you say?
What the? Are all the Monokubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Monokubs were destroyed. These Monokubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters. Good, I completely had enough of that bullshit, sappy drama bullshit that Monotaro and Monofan had going on.
thank you so much!
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
Got them back on a bin like that?
You guys.
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monokubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. What? What? Hello? Killing games? More killing games? Can I have more Danganronpa, please? Finding other people? Wait, does that mean other people are alive? Does that mean I'm gonna have more fun falling into despair and then finding hope again?
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means. But that's right!
Hell yeah!
They're so fucking lovable and shit. Except one of them, of course. Yep.
Hey, hey!
Silent one of them is the best one of them that I know and love. Oh, do you know what else this means? Exosols.
Shing!
Now that the Monokubs are back, I've got my Exosol entourage protecting me again. Still wanna defy me now? This is back. He's got the Exosols again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
Oh, alright. Stop. If you fight the Exosols, you'll just get killed, damn it. Remote control and the last Electro Bomb were crushed in the process.
No.
No, I won't give up. Makiro!
You?
Enough for it!
I...
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
You!
I...
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before. Oh, poor Maki.
What?
Makiro. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you. Oh boy. Come on.
My bad.
Akiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But
Hey, so...
Hey, Makiro. I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before, you hated yourself so much. You didn't even like yourself a little. Wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it. I can cry. Even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do!
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy! My first punishment time. I've never seen one before. I hate you.
Hey,
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
get ready.
You better get ready! My friends aren't gonna lose to you. Damn, that's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Shuichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible.
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaito. Aww.
Maki roll.
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can. That's impossible. I can't. Of course. I bet for making you cry like that.
All right.
Let's end this with a bang.
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the
A
Stars.
special punishment suited to the luminary of the stars.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you! I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time.
Kaito's been found guilty. This is familiar. Familiar. Huh. Blast off second ignition. Oh shit. Wait, what? That's not going to space, that's going to the middle of the fucking Earth! Ah, come on, man. That's so harsh. Wait, what? Oh my god, he went the other way! That's hilarious! Oh. You did it, Kaito. You went to space. Again. What? Oh. Kaito. Execution failed. Kibo? No! His hair! His beautiful protagonist hair. Kaito. Oh, he's pissed, alright. That's a bit funny. In a way, it reminds me of Makoto's execution. That one failed as well, didn't it? Oh, man. I'm gonna miss Kaito. That twist, huh? Well... I expected Kaito to be the culprit, if I'm being honest. I just had a feeling. I didn't know it was this convoluted, though. And I'm certainly not happy about the Monokumas coming back. But yeah, Kaito being the culprit was not exactly a twist to me. Still, that trial was insane. Probably one of my favorite ones. Wow. What a chapter. Oh, I perfectly know that was Kirigiri Jin's execution, the blast-off one. That was the prologue execution before the killing game even began. But that one didn't fail. But Kaito's execution failed because he didn't die thanks to the execution. He died because of his sickness. And that's why it was a failed execution. And it reminded me of Makoto's because his execution was a failed execution as well. He survived it thanks to Alter Ego. Which was in the same chapter as well, chapter 5, a failed execution. So in a way, I feel like this was a mix between Kirigiri Jin's and Makoto Nagi's execution. The only difference is that this time the one being executed actually died. Man. God damn it, Kaito. Oh no, not his hair! His beautiful protagonist hair! What is gonna happen to him now, though?
Right?
Kibo, are you okay? You got hit by that debris when you protect...
Well,
I'm fine. More importantly... Take that, you bitch! Your execution failed.
hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Eh?
Eh? What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay?
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah.
It's Kaito's victory. We lost. Yeah, you did. Second day's nuts, you fucking bare piece of shit. You're all just extras anyway. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over?
Hell yeah!
No shit!
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there is just one blackened or two spotless. School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone. Yeah, Kibo isn't the main character. It's funny though, most people suspected him before Kaede, and Shuichi. It's just funny.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. Oh, I haven't seen that sprite. Without your hat. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game. You also made a promise to Kaede.
That's it.
To save those that you can. And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right!
And I'm not going to let anyone else die. Get it? Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone's talking about anyway? You're useless, Monotaro.
Well, actually,
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We wanna help you out. Oh, Manosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
they're so cute.
Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs.
Oh, fidget, fidget.
Oh god, not this again. Get around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. Whole month? Would that take longer than the whole chapter?
My little cubs.
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
So long, farewell!
Huh?
I'm sad that they're back. Why are they back? I want them dead again. Deader than dead. I want them to never come back into any of the... if there ever will be, next games. Why did I stay behind? Cause I wanna give you all a reward for working so hard.
You...
You don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging me.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. XKCD Comic Upcore 5? What? I feel like I'm out of the loop suddenly. I'm so sorry, I'm about to fail you. Just like I failed Turtle for not watching Lord of the Rings. Feels bad, but I'm so useless. Actually, I'm not useless, I just didn't watch it because I didn't feel like it. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way! Nuh-uh! This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time. The ring is renting. Monokuma took out...
Huh?
A flashback light? No, wait! Hey! Bitch. Alright, what did we remember? What the fuck did we remember this time? What kind of despair did you just thrust upon us?
What?
What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. This flashback light has a special effect. That will only affect Shuichi. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all! The killing game will never end! And then Monokuma left. Well, I'm fine with that. More killing games, more fun class trials for me to solve. And then I'm gonna be sad. But then I'm gonna be happy. I declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. Fuck that. There's always hope. Otherwise there would be no balance. Description of the rooms. This part should point towards the ground if you want to go to space. If it starts pointing towards space, you are having a problem and you will not go to space today. Ah, that sounds fun. I'm gonna give that a go. I'm gonna give that a read after the stream in my own time. But that sounds fun. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted, and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. Heh! Kinda reminds me of Chiaki and Nagito. Sorry for comparisons, but you know, hard to not draw them. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing even ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. Look, it's Junko. The killing game will never end. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it will never end. I'll repeat over and over and over. Why would I let something this one ever end? I want to have more fun. Junko. I guess the killing game just can't exist without you, can it? That's fine with me. It really is. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand. Yep, Junko. That is Junko's voice.
Such despair.
I missed you, baby. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would train together. Will you continue training with Maki? My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there. I wonder who is Junko winking. You're asking me who Junko is? It's Tsumugi, isn't it? It's goddamn Tsumugi, isn't it? Bitch! No, I don't. I'm joking. I'll actually eat my fucking shoes if I eat Tsumugi.
Well...
What are you doing? Because I'm not gonna believe that it's Himiko. I'm not gonna believe that it's Maki. And I'm not gonna believe that it's Kibo or Shuichi. Only one left is Tsumugi. Well, it just became a joke of mine to suspect Tsumugi as the mastermind, really. Nothing else, really. Nothing to back it up with. It's just like... She's so fucking adamant about being so fucking plain. Even though she's the ultimate cosplayer. Also, I don't know. Sometimes she has just these weird moments that just trigger me on the inside, deep down, and it has me all shook. And also, I don't know, just some of their sprites are interesting. Kinda Junko-esque if you ask me. But it's mostly just a joke on my part. She's plain for all to see. But yeah, I actually have nothing to back up my claim. Still, if it actually turns out to be Tsumugi, I'll eat my shoe. I'll actually eat my shoe. I'll put some nice seasoning on it, I'll put some ketchup on it, I'll cook it nicely, and then I'll eat it.
Ah!
Maki,
Hey,
so you came too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
For what? I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
I miss Kaede. Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey,
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be... Actually, I just thought about Kaito's execution. Usually they only show the other students in the first execution in the first trial, but they showed the other students in this one again. Yeah, that's kinda cool. Sorry, it just came to my mind suddenly. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be...
that's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. We're almost hitting the 3-hour mark, god damn. I'm glad I didn't continue this yesterday night. I would have been dead. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. Sorry, it's, we don't exactly have Nightbot or anything up like that set up. Sorry about that. But I can tell you right now, we're at 2 hours, 57 minutes and 50 seconds. I should probably set that up, shouldn't I? Sorry. I'll get on that later on. Maybe some other stuff as well. Anyway, back to the game. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah.
Huh?
So you guys were here after all?
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah!
Tsugi. Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join you in your training? Aw, where's Kibo?
Huh?
Oh. I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Himiko and I promised to Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose to despair. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Aww. How about... oh my god, Tsumugi has some big, round eyes. Definitely nothing else. Eyes. Not talking about anything else. Nope, I'm not being a pervert. No, never. Have I ever been a pervert? Never. Just look at my previous streams. I've always been a gentleman. Just like Gunta. It's all a lie. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. 'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Hey!
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went? I swear to God, Kibo, if you're about to trigger my soul, Kibo, I don't know. What is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. But the rest of us are here. I kinda wish he'd come too. Kibo, are you about to turn on me like the piece of shit, despairful robot that you are? Are you the true
Quiet.
mastermind? Are you the true mastermind? Are you a piece of shit?
Too quiet.
Is it because you lost your antenna, your protagonist hair?
And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
You son of a bitch. You're about to trigger me.
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity.
Oh, wait, I know what you're doing. You're equipping all the sci-fi stuff that you didn't want to do.
It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore.
Oh.
All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own.
Cool.
Even if despair is all we have to choose.
What? That's a complete fucking
Even
lie.
if hope no longer exists.
That's also a complete lie.
I will never give in to despair.
Good.
I will end this.
What are you doing?
No matter what, I will force this to end.
Good luck, key boy.
This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Oh, he's badass. Has become badass.
And I will destroy it.
But no, I wanna live. Jesus fucking Christ, Skibo. Fucking hell. This is the only place we have clean air, you idiot. What are we going to do now, you moron? Signing off. Achievement unlocked. Galactic jacket. To be fair, I really want a copy of Kaito's jacket. Or coat. It's so cool looking. Jesus Christ, I forgot to read chat. Or at least react. My bad. That's like... how can I do that? Chat is like the most important part of goddamn streaming. I'm a failure. I am sorry. I should just shoot myself with some candies. Because candies make me happy. Specifically chocolate candy. Some nice chocolate candy. Kyo and Angie really deserve to die. Well, I'll admit, Angie was annoying. Kinda cute, but annoying. Kyo? I don't really care. All I know is that Kyo was a cool character. I liked Kyo. Kyo was cool. I love the twist in chapter 3 about him. It was cool. Nah, we must like a mass murderer. That's why we also like Genocide Jack. Jill. Jack. I prefer Jack. No introductions today, because we're gonna end it here and now and today. Shut the freak up, you ain't getting a chance to introduce yourself. Because we're gonna pick this up another day. Probably not tomorrow, because I'm not gonna have enough day to do the whole chapter, which I want to do. It depicts his fantasies of the universe. Well, I'll probably pick this up on the weekend. Which, I know, pretty far away, but this will give me a chance to do all the trials again from the previous games and this one. And give an honest opinion about which trials are my favorite. Also, this will just give me more of an excuse to give myself a goddamn cliffhanger. Because, if anything, you guys already know what's happening. I'm the only one who doesn't know. Because I'm a year late! Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna now leave the stream here. It's been fun. It's been hella insane. I love the word insane, by the way. And it's been full of twists, and I love it. One of the best goddamn chapters of this game that had to offer. Probably my favorite chapter, actually, from the game. My theories are still out of the window. I feel so sad about it. I'm still conscious about the title, though. I don't care. Danganronpa 53. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had your fun. I would have had mine. Fucking hell, this was incredibly fun. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you all old sports next time, yeah? Whew, I need to cool off. But yeah. Bye-bye, fellas. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good day. Bye. More cringe stuff that I could say. Bye. Bye.